Hi, this is Dalene with McDonald's Sewing and Vacuum, and I'm going to show you today a little bit about how to search in the new My Sewnet library. My Sewnet is a system of various things: cloud storage, the new library, a help center, as you can see, project creator. These are services and apps that you can use on your Husqvarna Viking or FOF machine to enhance your experience. So for today, what I'm going to show you is the library, and in the library are over 4,000 or maybe I think it's over 5,000 designs now. So you can access the library in a variety of ways. Right now I'm on my laptop, but you can use it on a tablet, you could use it on a phone, and you can also access it through your machine if you have a Wi-Fi enabled Viking or FOF machine. And right now those machines include the creative icon on the FOF side and the new Designer Epic 2, the original Epic, and the Designer Brilliance 80. So those machines are going to have the most, people with those machines are going to get more of the experience here than others. So one of the things you get is this cloud storage, as I said. But let me just click on the library, and it comes up with a page that includes news. So the latest news about the library or about designs or something related to that. So in this case, there's showing that there are over 100 ribbon embroidery designs. We have the new 260 by 260 hoop that's great for large 10 by 10 quilt projects. More than 5,000 embroidery designs. And then as you go back in time, they show you things that that have been up here for a while. And then there's also some basics about how it works. This is a great little intro if you haven't looked at it. And these are some of the things that I'm going to show you today, is how to filter and do your searching, and then what information is available. So, but for now, let's go on a little further. Here we've got some tips and hints. So this is also available. If you've never done yarn couching, you're not sure what's involved in that, there's a description in here that can help you with that. Felting embroidery is one of my favorites, and now there are lots more designs available through the My Sewnet library. Thread velvet, of course, is gorgeous. And then info on the metal hoops. And then here's some featured yarn embroideries. And then it also shows the new designs for that week. Isn't that fun? This girl with ribbons in her hair. Okay, so I'm going to come back up to the upper part here. And over on the left, I just want to show you this. Here you can browse categories. So if you're not sure if you just want to poke around and see what there might be, this is a fun way to search. You can just browse through toys, words and sayings, whichever category appeals to you. There are lots of birds and lots of flowers. Or you can go directly to the news and see what's new. You can look at the hints and favorites. And then another thing here, another place you can link to is your favorites, and I'll show you mine in a little while. You can also decide whether you want it in millimeters, see these measurements in millimeters or inches. I'm kind of so used to using millimeters now that I'm okay with just leaving it there, but you can change that if you want to. Okay, so I'm going to minimize that, click on it again, and it goes away. So the other day I was getting ready to work on, I have some new toweling in the store, and I wanted a nice design to put with it to make a table runner. And originally I was thinking, oh, I'd really like some red work to stitch in there, because Cindy had done that one day and I really liked what she did. So I started out looking for red work, and then realized that, well, I really want continuous red work. So I clicked on this little funnel to see if I could find that, and yeah, there's some endless. So let me see what the red work with endless selected as a technique. Oh, there we go, 133 designs. So it's taken my search term of red work and added the endless. And so these designs are all set up so that you can stitch them over and over and link them together, and so that they look like one long design. This is where I started to run into this beautiful cross stitch designs, and I thought, oh, I really like that one. And you can see on each image it shows there's a little heart. Some of them the heart's not filled in, and then there's also a little airplane. Well, I had filled this one in because I selected that one as one that I really liked, and that one too. So those are now in my favorites. And then the other thing you can do is with this little airplane, I don't have any machines on right now unconnected, but if I did, I could send the design directly to the machine that I have connected and go to the machine and pull it up. The other thing, when I get to the machine, and I'll show you, is that I can open the My Sewnet Library on my Epic 2 and switch over to my favorites and find these right away. So it's really a convenient way to find what you want. You know, and I didn't have to go looking, try to find the CD or the USB drive that happened to be on. I save all of my embroidery designs into another cloud folder so that I can access them anywhere. But even that has become a little bit difficult to search. So having these all here has made it really, really easy. Okay, so I found my design and I sent it to the machine and I started stitching it out. And if you go to the Wichita store, you can see this. I think I left it. It's still on the machine. May not be there later. I might bring it home. Okay, so the other thing you can do is sort by color count. So let's say I wanted to just search by cross stitch now that I've found that. But I still want to get just one color, designs that are, so if I limit it to color count or sort it by color count, it will show me the designs with one color first, and then as you go down, it'll start to show the ones that have color changes, and you can just keep scrolling down to your heart's content here. Look at all those beautiful cross-stitch designs. I've got to find some more ways to play with those, but you see now I'm starting to come into multiple colors here, so it puts all the single colors first. Okay, so another project that I did recently, actually I just did it today. Last night I was sitting around looking for some designs that I could use with a pair of pants that I was making. And I think I started with sketchy or something like that. And then I realized, well, I really did want a flower. So let's see, or maybe hand look. Oh, and I remember I'm going to go with flowers here. We'll see how many flowers there are, because I don't remember exactly how I did this search. And it's starting, because I have it set to sort by color count still. Out of the 1,400 flower designs in here, it's showing me the ones that only have one color first. So this would have gone along better with what I was looking for earlier. Although what I really wanted was something endless, I realized. So anyway, so this time I'm going to take that off. Now I've got all flowers showing in the order added, I think. But I'm going to limit it to, I wanted them to look like handwork on my pants, just kind of simple. And I'm not seeing handwork here, but there's all the other kinds of things like wing needles. Oh my goodness, I was thinking about that, but I decided it would probably not be good in my pants to have too many wing needle holes. Although holes seem to be very popular right now in your jeans. Anyway, there, I'm going to search for a handwork look flowers. And here we go. So now you're seeing a different type of design. Ooh, I didn't see those. Oh my goodness, those apple blossoms, aren't those pretty? Sorry, I'm easily distracted by designs. I think we all probably have some of that. And so I just kind of scrolled down until what I was looking for was something that wasn't too structured. I wanted it to kind of flow from one side to another and not look too artificial, which was probably crazy, but that's what I had in mind. And so I kept scrolling until I found a couple things that I decided I liked. And when I did, I saved them in my favorites. So I'm going to close this and take the flowers out of my search. Go back up here and look at my favorites. Oh, and there's some ribbon embroidery attachments. I can't wait to make that sewing machine. And this butterfly is absolutely gorgeous. But that's not why I'm here. So I was thinking about doing even this yarn couching swirls with line art. I was thinking about that, or there maybe even ribbon embroidery, but that still wasn't quite what I was looking for. So I finally found the one I wanted. And where did it go? I must need to go. I have so many saved now that I need to go further. Ah, here we go. So I showed you this one, I think, earlier. I was looking at this one and I thought about this one. But this one just really kind of had the look and feel that I wanted. Really just kind of sketchy. And so you can come in, look at it, and I checked. It's got all those color changes, but that's okay. It's got yarn couching and some candle wicking. I ended up not doing yarn couching and just used my heavy thread, and I'll have to post a picture of that later. So anyway, those are some ways that you can search on My Sewnet, and I hope that you are the My Sewnet Library, and I hope you'll go take a look at it and have some fun. Just go to library.mysewnet.com. Happy searching.